Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Where are we? Downtown, Kato, Paphos. We're in and around the Promenade Harbour area, and we're going to do a bit of a wiggle and a bit of a waggle through the rear streets because the main boulevard, the main end of the road between the Promenade and the harbour is big digged, so you can't get down it. So you've got to take a bit of a right and a bit of a left and a bit of a left and a bit of a right to get to the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. So that's where we're going, so please stick with us. You're going to get a spectacular view, that's for sure, and you're going to get to see just how warm it is, even though it's a bit gloomy, because the temperature is starting to ramp up. We have a bit of a dust storm, and I'll be honest with you, we have had a few spots of rain, much to my annoyance, because I like to wash my car every single morning, and then I no sooner finished drying it off than I popped out and well, it started to spit with rain, and I get very upset. One of these OCD people. I've got lots of problems, if you understand me. Mental problems, psychological problems, all sorts of problems. If you think of a problem, Paul's got it, that's for sure. Anyway, where are we? This is the road which is in, well, it's to the rear of Bar Street, if you understand me. That's where we actually are. And then, so to our left, if you understand me, is Bar Street and the Promenade, and to our right is what we call the inner ring road. And please forgive these road surfaces. If your name is Lady so sweet Caroline, get your bottom on a memory foam pillow, but just before you do, pour a tot or two for the superstar known as Lord Nigel Big Guns. Now, where are we? Well, if you take a left there, you would go down to the top of Bar Street. If you take a right there, you'd come by the big church, but we don't want to stop at the traffic lights, do we? Traffic lights? What's a truffle light? Anyway, we don't want to stop at the traffic lights, do we, Miss Andrea? No. So we're going to keep going straight, and we're going to go past the Phoenix Club. So this is the Phoenix Social Club. Lots of expats like to hang out there and play bingo and have a drink or two and a bit of food and all those kind of things. That's a nice coloured Range Rover, isn't it? Might get one like that, you never know. I know a man with that car, and I think it's in that colour, Mr. Andy, who's got a partner in crime called Miss Nessie. Yes, he likes to go wiggling and waggling in and around the Shropshire lane, so pop it into the YouTube search bar, Andy and Nessie's Travel, or Nessie and Andy's Travels. Not a bad channel, to be honest, not a bad channel. There we go. Right, and I think she does a bit of crochet while she's driving around. Multi-talented lady, Miss Nessie. And when she comes down to Paphos in September, we're going to get her to do the Chuchka dance down the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. And if you'd like to do the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade Chuchka dance, drop it in the comments or come and hunt us down. And with great pleasure, Versace and Lucille Booth will, well, accompany you as you do it. And if you want to see us, if you want to get on camera, if you want to do a big shout out to your family and friends like Miss Kim and Miss Tom, I'm sorry, Mr. Tom, I like your hair, by the way. I was thinking about your hair. So Miss Kim and Mr. Tom, we've got 4 spectacular children all the way over in downtown Isle of Wight, and they're here on their honeymoon, and they are, well, wonderful people. They accosted us on the promenade 3 or 4 days ago now, and of course in the last video you met them again, and legendary smiles. They really are great people. One of these days we're going to fly over to the Isle of Wight and accost them, that's for sure. Right, this is the road where if you're looking to buy a property, you might want to come on this road, because there's more estate agents, property sellers on this road than anywhere else. And probably the best and the most popular for English expats is the Fitzgerald's estate. So pop in there and see Mr. Darrell, and well, he'll relieve you of a couple of bob, obviously, but all the properties you're going to buy of him have to have title deeds. Very important in Cyprus. They don't even market a property unless it has title deeds. So good people to go and buy a property off. You've got West Coast Properties over here. They sell new properties and resell properties, but again, be very conscious of the term title deeds. Make sure the property already has the title deeds. Not that they're going to be issued. Oh no. You want to see the title deeds. It's one of the peculiarities, not just in Cyprus, Spain, Portugal, all these kind of places. Make sure that those title deeds already exist, and make sure that they can be transferred into your name. Otherwise, don't buy it. There we go. Downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, that's where we are. I'm pretty sure you can see there's quite a few people wandering around, and the day is starting to ramp up. Lunch is in what, just over, well, if you go for an early lunch, just over an hour, isn't it? So the harbour's going to start to get busy, that's for sure. Let's let these people go across, we may as well. There we are. Obviously British, because they thanked us. Peculiarity of other foreign nationals, by the way, they don't thank you when you let them cross the road, which is a strange thing. I think I'll just start running them over. There we are. Philates, if you want to get on the Evis Jeep. This is where you come, by the way, if you want to go on Jeep safaris, if you want to go on boat trips, this is the area to come. All the people promoting whatever they're promoting are legal and legit. And, well, they do a very good job, and they work very, very long hours indeed. There's Mr. Yanis just over there. And he's getting ready to accompany you. And what's going on here? So they've changed the layout again. So this is the start to the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. And as you may have noticed, there's a bit of barricading going on because they are actually in the process of laying the flooring. So they're doing it in sections, and they're working in and around people is what they are actually doing. So that was just to show you. If you want to buy a Mini with its rear end that's been, well, what's it been done to? Someone's stolen its rear bumper, that's for sure. But if you want to buy a Mini, what price do they want for that? Doesn't say what price they want for it. Probably some stupid price. Anyway, if you want to buy one, I'll come and have a look at it later, because I do buy and sell cars as well, if you're curious. There we are. If you're curious to know what Mr. Paul does, by the way, if you're new to the channel, you haven't seen some of the older videos, there he is. There's some of the boat promoters. We'll give him a toot-toot as well. But anyway, this is what's going on in the downtown harbour. So they're changing things all of the time. And if you're in a car, like I am, because I'm too lazy to walk, it's quite difficult to travel around. Because 1 minute that road's open, 1 minute that road's open. There's a YouTuber there. See that? She had a selfie stick and a phone in her hand. So there we go. You want to set up a YouTube channel? Easiest thing in the world to do, by the way. But if you do it, keep doing it. And keep doing it and keep doing it. And don't let anyone tell you to stop. There we are. Even if they're police. So there we are. Downtown Kato Paphos Harbour on a truly, well, it's not a spectacular day, but it is, but not weather-wise. Although they are predicting a high of around about 27, 28 today. So, you know, the weather's not going to be too bad. But the odd shower now and again. One drop has just literally hit the windscreen as we speak. Let's go down this way and take a right at the harbour roundabout by the Borsa Bella new gift shop and see if we can get onto the promenade. So stick with us. Remember, it's totally live. There's no editing on Mr. Paul's videos or Marika and me. Our whole channel is just live, basically. If you understand me. We walk around and film what goes on. We bump into whoever we bump into, and we have a bit of a chat and a chinwag. And if you want to find us, normally we're in the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area in the, well, mid to late afternoons. And of course, as the summer ramps up, it gets too hot for us, so of course we'll start to storm the promenade and the harbour area probably from around about 7 o'clock. And if you miss us, normally from around about 8:30, you'll find us in one of the harbour cafeteria, taverna restaurants, having a drink or something to eat. So if you want to pop over and say hello, please do. Don't be thinking that you're going to disturb us or interrupt us, because we are more than happy to talk to anyone. If you want a picture, feel free. We don't charge you for it. Don't be thinking about that. This is the road now between, well, it's the rear of the Papa Antonio's, shall we say, in the Basilica Resort, because that road is all dug up. And then to our right hand side is the buildings to the rear of the promenade, all the restaurants and the gift shops. And we're going to come out in the middle of the promenade, and they're going to allow us to drive the wrong way up the promenade. So it's a bit confusing at the moment. If you're on foot, not a problem, you know, not a problem at all. But please be careful in some of the back streets, because as you may notice, there's a bit of big diggering going on, and we don't want anyone to have a mishap and fall over and that kind of thing. So please, you know, don't walk around in high heels. I think perhaps not the best thing to be doing well, I don't think many people walk around in high heels in holiday resorts anyway, do they? So hopefully not. They're more in beachwear and that kind of thing. So here we go. The promenade is coming up. Let's let these people come through, because it's a bit tight for them. We're going to get a thank you. No. Oh, we've got a thank you in the end. There we are. Thanks very much. Here we go. Downtown Kato Paphos promenade. There it is. in all of its spectacality, even with the big concrete, well, divisioning things, should we call them. Quite busy. Lunchtime is coming. If you're looking for somewhere to come for something to eat, well, this is where you're going to come. So you come all the way along the Hotels Road, Paphos Avenue, and you head down to the promenade in the harbour area, and you're going to get a great time indeed. That is for sure. And if you're wondering how the channel is funded, by the way, all you got to do is hunt us down on Buy Me a Coffee platform, or even click through to our About page, where you will find the little Buy Me a Coffee icon. We appreciate it very much if you click on it once or twice and buy us a virtual coffee. And of course, we'll put your money into the benzene tank, or wander around the promenade buying sunglasses for Mitch Olsen receiving the booth. But your money will always be spent wisely, that's for sure. Let's let these people go. We may as well. Nice big thank you, because of course they're British. Most British people are very courteous, aren't they? They really are. It's something about us, except when we're invading your country. But there you go. We haven't done it for a while, have we? So we've had some forgiveness. There we are. That's that little joke over. There we go. Let's let this chappie go. He doesn't want to thank us. There we are. Never mind. We'll go and invade his country. Right. Mavericks Leather, expensive upmarket leather shop on the left-hand side there. And this is the road now that links the promenade area, should we say, to Bar Street. Bit of congestion going on. What's going on? We'll start tooting the horn in a minute. I mean, what's going on? If traffic lights aren't enough, we've got people stopping to drop people off. Come on, get going. We haven't got all day. We're making a YouTube video. Here we go. Let's keep going. Pedestrians don't seem to understand that the road is for cars, but there we are. That's the rent over. As long as you drive slowly and carefully, you'll be all right in downtown Paphos, whether it's day or night. There you go. That shows you the temperature. There's a gentleman walking around literally with just a pair of shorts on. So the temperature can't be too bad, can it? And on that note, if your name is Miss Dawn, you got a husband called Mr. Sean, a little cat called Miss Daisy, and a dog called Bobo. He's a very clever dog indeed, by the way. But anyway, the temperature today is forecasted to be 27 to 28 degrees. So that's not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. So I'm going to say thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, want to hit that like, click the subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. This is downtown Bar Street, by the way, and if your name is Lady Sally Briars, there's the Flows Bar. That's her favourite bar in the world, and she's going to mosey on down to downtown Paphos in September and stay in the Imperial Beach Hotel, and I'm pretty sure she's going to spend 1 or 2 nights in there, that's for sure. And we look forward to seeing you again in the harbour area, Lady Sally, and don't forget to bring Mr. Matt, because he can buy us a Coke or 2, but none of that Pepsi rubbish. That's what I'm saying. That's well, that's Miss Andrew, isn't it? And drop that in the comments, by the way. What do you like the most, Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Andrea, you're not allowed to take part, if you understand me. So let's have a survey. Let's find out which is the best, which really is the best amongst our family members. Is it Pepsi or is it Coca-Cola? And then if enough people choose Pepsi, no, I won't. I promise you I won't. No, I won't. No. Even if your name's J Mac, shut up, J Mac. Keep your mouth closed. Right. That's the man all the way over in Warrington. Big shout out to Miss Tracy, and a big shout out to my superstars, Miss Sophie, and of course JJ Mac himself. There we are. That's it. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very soon in the next one. We're back on the Hotels Road. This is Paphos Avenue, and we're going the wrong way. That's the Alexander the Great Hotel over there. I know someone who likes to stay there, and her name is Dame Anne. And of course I know another superstar, and her name is Lady so sweet Caroline. Thanks for watching.